Hello, Cal. Yeah, so it's 2 o'clock in the... Cal, I meant to ask before I didn't get quite round to it. How's Sarah going? Yeah, we're in players 3. Oh, short amount of patience. Okay, alright, thank you, Cal. So this afternoon we are just running through the TC85 class in the same fashion I did for years. Normal gear, which I won't bother going through. We do need a couple of mana potions. So it's entirely players 3 for most of the time. Here we go. Haven't done this for some weeks. With all the running of okay. Alright, well I'm pleased to hear things are progressing without any complications. Not one mana. Oh, the mercenary's gone. How'd that happen? Whoa. Jeez.
Hello.
Okay, well, I hope things continue to go smoothly.
What is it?
Not one mana potion, all that lot. Alright. Yes, Cal, the Rugby Union World Cup, yeah, I In fact, Australia play England. I assume it'll be on television tonight. They'll probably be doing this. I don't follow rugby union all that much. Was that a champion? Yeah. I can't. There's a mana potion. Yeah, I see they cancelled some games. I'll do that. Oh yes, I saw that. Was it they beat Scotland in a surprise? So they're in the quarterfinals, I think, was what I read. Which I should. Yeah, you wonder how on earth a country like Japan gets to play rugby union, but there you go. Oh, there's the skewer of crinets, which we certainly don't need. How are we off for gold? Could do with a bit. Geez, that's where you want that breath of the dying poleaxe, but okay, we'll... Oh, yes, we'll see. Yeah, Australia... Sorry, excuse me, Cal. Sorry, Cal sneezing fit there. Yeah, well, Australia's got a few, yeah, ex-Polynesian players or players of Polynesian origin themselves. Okay, all right, but I assume that it's still the dominant game in those areas. Alright, we've got a fairly easy roll here, so we shall go through this area. I don't know who's in the Japanese team, I'll just take your word for all that. Oh yes, okay, that's right. Yes, that was on the news this morning too. That it was rugby league night. I didn't know it was rugby league. Oh yeah, ice hockey, Cal, yeah, in Australia. Well, I know it exists in Australia, but yeah, it's virtually unknown. Oh, unique there somewhere. What's going on here? We're out of that one, folks. I've forgotten where the keys are. Well. I forgot where the keys were. I've got different keys for feeding potions. Jeez. Level 98, I don't need that.
Good afternoon.
Alright, we'll have to try again. The Beer League. Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, well, what's coming up on... I don't know why I like to look at it, Cal, because I've never played the game in my life. But... the NBA basketball. Let's do that. Move those keys up. The NBA basketball. When I went part-time in my teaching, and I used to come home, and the NBA basketball, in fact I used to look at it. It used to come on the ABC, which is the government network. Did I hear a room? Grand Charm. Oh, now what? Those corpses. Do that. Right. Yes, but I started looking at it would have been in the early 90s. And I thought I heard a room. There it is. I started looking at it in the early 90s when Michael Jordan was just starting out. When was it? Can't remember exactly, but Michael Jordan was just starting out and Larry Bird was getting towards the end of his career. And I started looking at that, and it used to come on Saturday afternoon, and I would have either been playing this at that time or possibly doing electronics repairs for my students. And I've sort of looked at it with some measure of interest ever since. But what I'm saying, it went off free-to-air in Australia, and now it's coming back on SBS in a couple of weeks' time. So I might have a look at that. What subject did I was a maths science teacher, Carolina Secondary School. So yeah, I did so I basically taught from about 12-year-olds up to about 18. That's unique. This is clear. Everything. Yeah, I taught my main sort of qualification is actually in physics. But that meant you teach maths, and in later years that's a unique. And in later years it was basic electronics. Alright, let's try it again. I'm going to write on this last game. In fact, I really have to do that. I remember where these keys are. Lucky we've got a fairly... Oh, that's a unique too. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the way, like, people's paths through education don't necessarily reflect what they do in later life these days. Oh, no, they're still coming. Right. In fact, we're a little bit down on gold, though not much.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh yes, yeah. No, mine was just repairing just basic circuits. You know, circuits the kids would make, and you like to get them going so they get some sort of a sense of achievement. In fact, I mean to buy myself. I was using the school's one good soldering iron. I've been asked to do some basic stuff around the town. I need to buy myself a proper soldering iron, one with temperature control, and possibly another one that's heavy enough to do tags and so on. One of those things I regret. Oh, smaller hands. Yes, my hands are certainly small enough. One of those things I regret. Oh, what am I doing? So I never kept up my programming stuff because I was trying to learn microprocessor programming when I had to retire. Or stop work, more accurately. Retirement came a bit later. Let's go have a look at Worldstone Keep level 1, given that we're just trying to tackle everything. Let's do that. Couple of uniques there, I think. Yeah, I thought there's a unique down there. In fact, there's a couple. Right, we got rid of the poisoning. So it's not too bad a run that we could go and get Ravenfrost here. Oh, there's more of that defiler group. So this afternoon, Cal, I'll be going till, well, probably about 5 o'clock, but I'll be having a longer session this evening. What's about the third convenient shrine? Let's see if we can find something else. Did you ever watch boxing? No, Cal, I did not. Gotta say that's something that definitely didn't appeal to me. No, nothing there. Fluid emerald I don't need. Some sort of gem there, flawed ruby, we don't need. Oh, another convenient shrine. Well, the next one I got to do, Cal, is to probably respec Smipe at level 92 as a pit zerker. I've never played Druid, never played Assassin. I have to say, it's not as if they either particularly appeal to me. I've never played. Probably the next thing I'd probably find most appealing would be Boazon, or get another Paladin. Well, it'd be a couple of things. Oh, where'd that one come from? Get another Paladin up to high levels, you know. I'm not certain how much magic fine you can put on something like a zealot. And the other thing I haven't done for a long time is just played a summoning necromancer. I do have another necromancer at level 90, but it's a similar character to this one, just with an emphasis on clearing speed than magic find. Okay, yeah, because I've got most of the gear for a Boazon. I've got Wind Force, but again, I'm not going to get to ladder rune words. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. Summoning necromancer, I don't know how much magic find you could stack on that. Like, the ultimate aim, I suppose, for me is to find the missing those two unique sacred armors. Ooh, now this is about the worst monster this character can face, are these things. But let's give it a go when we get round that corner. Let's do that for start. That and fly through the wall. Yep, there we go. Oh, geez, we lost the mercenary already. Wow. Okay, right, yep. Alright, no, I'll keep it in mind.
Good evening.
Alright, now we have got a battle, but let's just see what we can do here.
Evening.
Remember where these skills are. No, hang on. Where's the cursors? We don't want weapon switch. Bone wall, bone spear, terror, that's the one. That's annoying. And it's down, right. Yes. It's about the one character. Yeah, even then I have to play quite core. It's about the only sort of monster this character doesn't handle fairly easily. When I started playing other characters, I started to realise it's still another unique. Yeah. Now if we can just attract the unique. We'll do that, sorry. Jeez, I've got different keys. Right, we got there for that lot anyway. Okay, try it. There's still some of that pack left too. Fortunately, we've got those other ones around it. What you want is corpses. That's unique too. Hi, bee's knees. Just having a ferocious battle here. I thought I'd do the sort of slow troll through the treasure class 85 areas and leave the magic find stuff till this evening. But we've just had a horrendous battle about the one monster pack this character can't handle that easily. Okay. Whoop, no, there's still one more to do. Right. Now, so I can do that, but they've just gone everywhere. We want to tackle the mages. So we've left a corpse there. Right. Oh, small charm. Oh, no. Not threes. Bee's Knees Cal, I think, is my one and only other viewer from Australia. I think Bee's Knees is from Queensland. So if you two haven't spoken to each other before, life tap. He's up in an instant. Or Eld Rune, we'll have that. to use a mana potion. Not enough of them's the problem here. Got no reach without corpse explosion. That's a bit more like it. Right. So we get a super mana potion on the way back. Oh, okay, New South Wales. My apology, bee's knees. Yeah. There's one. And I thought we'd been up here. Yeah. Geez, we've lost the mercenary a few times today too. Alright. Knights fan, yeah. No, that's pretty much over for in Australia. It's going to be oh, let's have it. It's going to be pretty much cricket and the summer sports. So there's the problem. More like it. Now Cal seems to follow the Australian sports pretty well. I think I've got enough socketed phase blades. 4. I've got enough of them, I know I have. Yeah, I think bees. There was somebody else who did join in once. I think from Frankston in Victoria. Which is the same state. But by and large there aren't too many people who join in. Don't do that. Okay, that's Wellstone Keep level 3 cleared. So this afternoon, people, I'll go till about 5 o'clock, but I said, look, we've got dolls and souls. Okay. Souls aren't so bad, but we have our traditional solution for souls. That's a champ. No, it's not. Oh, that's a cold enchanted group. Let's do that. Life tap do the job here. Indeed it does. There's the one we wanted, yeah. Ah, it's getting healed. Okay, yeah, that's, yep, Trapson.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I assume I've got whatever gear is necessary to do so. Okay, because as I said, I've had the sort of debate with myself, what would I do if I actually found the other... right. I've had that debate myself, Cal, what I would do if I found the two missing uniques, and I think what I would do is I would simply concentrate on streaming more and playing less at home. Or what is that? Oh, that's another unique. Do that. Oh, you saw it, Millis? Yes, thank you, yeah. Yes. I've still got a and ah about what I do with it. But, yeah, I'd say the best, certainly the best thing I think I've got at the moment is to make an ethereal Breath of the Dying in a Berserker Axe. And give it across to, well, Bludger found it, he can use it, or use it to level other characters like Smipel up to, high level, something like level 96 I'm assuming would be, something possible. But I thought the best possible thing in which you could put a Zod rune, if I could ever get one, and Retromandric has one, is an Ethereal Death Cleaver. But I don't have one of those. Oh yeah, I must admit, Cal, I don't remember that. I may have told you I did, in my Battle.net days, the single year I had on Battle.net, I actually got a jar rune then, and I used it to make the old 109 rune word Fury. Remember, I traded for a gull rune. I remember it gave me what was in those days quite a powerful mercenary. Oh, sorry, Melis, I didn't realise. I wondered who Gecko was. Fair enough, thank you. Thank you, right, yep. Well, at least you've got the Discord anyway. Come on, where are you? Yeah, certainly Jar was the best I ever found on Battle.net. Yeah, no, still this aren't all that bad. Gee, Future Eel, who sent me a build on how to do the Blizzard Sorceress. He gave me a build for Pit Zerker which used, 6 Ist runes in the, the 6 Isted Phase Blade or whatever. And I thought I'll never have that many Ist runes, but I've got that many now. I think we can afford that. Oh, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Oh. Well, that's unique. True, yeah, the pit blood you found the Zod rune it's got resist somewhere about 50. But if I don't use high resistance shield, and at the moment I'm using Sanctuary, the resistance will be very negative. But I'll be running Bludger tonight. Yes, yep. I said, well, Cal, I have a ethereal berserker axe. I remember I found it late on a Saturday night stream. That's unique. So, and I think Bludger still has a couple of socket quests left. So at the moment, I'll stop and think about it, but that's more than likely what I'll do. Oh, hello, Samuel. Yeah, Bone Necro, yes. This is what I call the Saturday afternoon stroll. No great clearing speed. I haven't done this for a couple of weeks. Just clear everything. Yeah, you were on the stream last week, I think. I think. By all means, correct me if I've got that wrong. Now this is where, once we get to the packs, at least in players 3, oh, that was not many monsters at all. Here's where I'd prefer to play the Necromancer with the corpse explosion. Yes, that's right, Sam, yeah. I've got enough sort of semi-regulars now, Samuel. I don't remember the details arguably as well as I ought. We actually want those bone prisons to drop. There we go. That's a nice tight bunch. Didn't drop enough mages, did I? Oh, cham drop. Yes, I'd like a cham. That now Cal is the one rune I've never seen drop. And again, if I got a cham, I wonder what I'd do with it. To the left. Okay, I'll have a look. Stop that. Oh, you mean charm, not cham. I get it. Right. Yeah, alright, okay, right. I get it. We're going to go and get him healed.
Salutations.
A super mana, there we go. Yes, cham is something I'd like to see. Oh, correct tactics, please, of that. Right. Just remember which character I'm playing here. Now we do not use corpse explosion. Sam, to my knowledge, there's no, in Magic Find stuff, there's no difference between players 7 and players 8. There'd be an experience difference, but not for like if you're talking particularly the super chests. In fact, even the other stuff. No, to me, there's no difference. I'm down here. I think I'm hoping it's the entire pack. Yep. So it doesn't get much quicker than that on players 3, but okay. Okay, Sam, yep, good luck. Yeah, I haven't got to... Oh, there's the Arcana weapon. I haven't got to ladder rune words, and I probably... I could have had that on too. Let's just do some repairs, I think, and sell those potions.
What do you need?
Yeah, okay, Sam. Yeah, the 65,000 odd drop patterns in Lower Karrast. I don't think there's any difference between players 7 and 8. But there's a Dobrunsky video on the subject, and I think Mr. Lama's done one too as well. Where are we? We're just players 3 here. We are players 3 because we had to bail out of that other gun. Let's double check. I think we've got players 3. He's got his crushing blow helm on. In we go. Oh, we don't want the clone. Okay. Alright, let's call that quits. If I can get there fast enough. Yeah, it didn't even go the right way. So the mercenary does most of the work here with the crushing blow helm. Haven't done that at all well. Come on. Right, he's in there. Let's risk life tap. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh, so I perhaps haven't kept Decrepify up. Serves me right. Let's try that. Right, let's see what we can do now. There's a couple for rejuvenation potions here. Okay, weapon switch onto the blade of Ali Baba. Alright. Coupe de Ville. I think you've been on the stream before, but if you haven't, then welcome. Oh, we've got a bun here. I think there's 3 uniques there. Not ethereal. I don't really need it. 301, I have better. Poignard, composite bow. I'll check for ethereality. No. Yep. Yes, this now's about the time, like at this time of day,
Good evening.
you know, it's some funny hour of the night in the United States and Europe and whatever, and those people will probably rejoin this evening. What do we got? Players 3, haven't we? Okay, right. Let's do that. We've done levels 1, 2, 3. That Necro, is it? Yes, this is the level 98 one I've played since I created in 2003. And I think it works of the 502 unique and set items. I think I have got 495 of them with this character. Very slowly, I have to say, compared to other character builds. But every now and again, I just like to run through all the... Well, this will happen every now and again. This is mostly how I've done it. Lived in Auckland. I don't exactly know what's meant by a Jaffa. Okay, oh, 1 AM. Geez, Sam, thanks for sitting up if that's the case. Because Abdul in the morning stream, he gets up at some funny hour in the morning. He couldn't look for long this morning because his internet was down. He was relying on his phone. He had virtually no data. See, the mercenary... Oh, he actually got the wrong helm. He hasn't got his magic find helm on. He's still got the crushing blow helm on. We will go back and... Corpse explosions overpowered. Yeah, I've got... What have I got? Level 20. Yeah, I've put enough points in to get to level 20. I think that's a reasonable compromise. I did at one stage have this character...
I'll put that to good use.
Running maximum corpse explosion, but I've got to the stage I'd prefer some points in bone skills. Oh, hello Schwinn, sorry I didn't see you there. Sorry Schwinn, I missed you. We're having the Saturday afternoon stroll. We're going to do magic find stuff. I heard a gem, yeah, there it is, the diamond. Oh, it's bucketing rain outside too. Let's do that. There's a unique over there. I'll show people a little known, a little used. I have got this key and I don't know why. There's Confuse. Rarely ever use it. Oh, that was clearly a teleporting one, wasn't it? Well, there's a mana potion. Let's do that. Oh, Schwinn, I think, yeah, I'm assuming most people do that, Schwinn, or there's another unique. Oh, there's a rune there, is there? No, oh, there's a berserker axe anyway. Dear me. No, Schwinn, I don't know if you know Cal, but Cal was one of the really early people who joined in on the stream when I was streaming from the library. Let's have a look at that axe. Nope, that's not going to be... Let's do that. Not really, Schwinn. The best thing... Okay, what do we get? Oh, we got a storm shield. Smyfle got a storm shield and a Reaper's Toll Thresher. That's the best, certainly the best thing today. But see, here's where I want the Hammerden. Not that this is all that slow. I'm assuming a Hammerden will be faster. Oh, folks, there's one. There's one. Well, Schwinn, you asked at the right time, because that's certainly the best drop today. Okay, well, that's one worth hanging on to. We shall pick that up with the utmost deliberation. Okay. Oh, Cal, yep. Let me... So I've got to learn to use... I think... Who was it? Either Schwinn or Schwinn set up the Discord. Yes, I've heard Dobrunsky do that. Just let me get down here a bit. Let me just... sorry, your screen's going to freeze for a moment. Just let me go get... I've got to get onto Nightbot, people. I had a look yesterday. And as usual... things... wouldn't say got out of hand, but I'm still doing this manually, people. I've had a look at Nightbot. Sure, I can get the hang of that. Where are we? Right. Hopefully that will. You can see that. No, yeah, somebody said about using Nightbot, and I will do that, people. Now, I'll tell you something else that's coming up too. We've got our precious Vex rune, right? It's 15.8, let's have those couple. In fact, we can take all three. I have, like, apart from on the Wednesday night, people. Whoa, don't get carried away. I had, like, on the Wednesday night stream, I may have to shut it down a bit early because I've actually got a medical appointment the next day. But it's at 5 past, so I'll have to take the train in. Oh. Another one. I have to take the train in, but there's a strong chance, people, I'll run a stream on the Australian Thursday morning. My appointment's at 9:05, and I don't think I can get to the... now, do we have radius in corpse explosion? Oh, let's stop that. At least I hope it'll be good. Yeah, I think we've got it, yeah. Not over this side, though. Right, but I don't think I can get back to the training time, which is about 20 to 10, and given how much bone spear damage, you can see it there, Coupe de Ville, about, what would it be on average, about 2250, but I also have bone spirit keyed in. I'll show you basically the skill distribution. Basically it's 1 point and a lot of curses. Nothing in summoning spells. Where was it? Corpse explosion up to level 20. Max bone prison, bone spear, bone spirit, bone wall, anything left over into teeth for synergies. 1 point to bone armor. Here's the general gist of it. But that's one of those things I think this would be a wonderful character if just simply those bone spirit, those bone skills did more damage. I'm baffled. I'm assuming that when this character's made up, nobody really thought much of the idea of running a character with bone skills only. So the damage is correspondingly weaker. Though mind you, as I said, this character can play pretty much anywhere in the game. What's that one? Yeah, but you think of, the specialist skills that the sorceress has. You'd look at even unmodified single play, you'd be looking 5,000 damage. Now, I think if a bone necromancer had that much power, that would be overpowered, but somewhere halfway in between I thought would be good. There's no doubt corpse explosion's a very effective skill. Yeah, he's got his magic find helm on. Thank you, Schwinn, that's a great idea. Yeah, you are right. Jeez, I've got to get used to this idea of having a Discord. But you're absolutely right. I have to say, swapping to Sign for the afternoon just to get the Vexor in, I said it's probably worth the trouble. So this is where these bone skills, bone wall, okay, you surround everything. If something drops... Oh, he's just knocked... Just obliterate everything across a wide area, really. Oh, actually, well, look, Coop, Schwinn established it for me. Oh, ceremonial javelin. Thinking of Raxka. No. Pity. Schwinn established it for me. Oh. Click the link. Yes, that's right. Invite. Geez, I'm happy to do it, Cal. I'm just wondering how you do it. Let me, sorry, it's Cal Spray. Let me just get to the... I'll see if I can do it from within the Discord. That'll be something new I can learn. Is that a multi-shot up there? It is. Yeah. Very pitiful damage, but there we go, it's down. Yeah, I had to establish a new account to get on, but okay, didn't mind that so much. Let's do that. Let me Alt-Tab out. Okay, sorry, just let me write that down, Cal. CB Cove hash right. All right, let me Alt-Tab out and see what I can do. This may be new to me, but here we go. In fact, I tell you what, if we go there, right, and if I just press 1, hopefully you people can direct me. You should see that in a moment. Right, there we are. We're in the Discord. Oh, there's offline CB Cove. Is that you? Offline is so. It looks as if you've joined. But by all means, say, look, can we try and sort this one out? Says you're offline here. Oh, there's both a Swifty and a Schwinn. I didn't know that. So alright, how do we do this? Add a server. Evidently invite people. That looks a good. Share this link with others to grant access. So this link expires in 1 day. So who are the friends? If I go copy and close that. All right, people, give me some directions here. Member list. Now, how do we? Okay, to whom do I send that link? So that's CB Cove number 2012. That's evidently not you, I'm assuming. Post that link. Oh, how silly of me. Right, here we go. Yeah, back to chat. Try that. Let's just do that. Right. Now is that going to give the same one? Just let me quickly go back to... it's the same one. I'll close that. All right, let's see if we can go from there, people. Because I've just learned something, if that works. So let me go here.
Help me!
And that, and hopefully it'll get you back to the game. Let me know if that does or does not work, Cal. It's all new stuff to me. Right, we're up to 3:05. Have a break about 3:30. I've got a couple of corpses there. Oh, he's stone skin, alright. You're in. Thank you, Cal. Right, there's definitely 2 CB... So I'm just going to Alt-Tab out again. There's definitely 2 CB codes. Sorry, let me do that. Yeah, there's CB Cove number 5070. And there's another one down here, CB Cove 2012. All right. But I have to get this Nightbot stuff up and going. Right, okay, let's get back to the game here. Geez, that's about the 5th convenient shrine, exactly when I needed it. Oh, that's a bit too close. Okay, Cal, so welcome to the Discord. Oh, another Rel rune. Always like to see Rel runes for the sake... We're having to put another thing I find by just clearing everything is I seem to get more gems with this character than I do with any other one. Now, that's all there is. Alright, like to leave corpses on those stairs for Decisive's pack. Heard another gem drop. Yep, another diamond. In fact, have we got 3 standard? Yes, we have got 3 standard diamonds. I'll worry about that in a moment. Let's go back and sort out this lot. Right, so there is our Vex rune, which we will take adequate care of. There's our second Rel rune. Let's do that. Right, okay. Alright, time for our standard tactics against Decisive. We'll put up some bone walls, teleport back and break the seal. I've never seen him come on the other side of the wall. Now, if you normally at this stage here, pick out Decisive. Right, that at least gets rid of the fanaticism aura. You can even cast Confuse again here is not too bad an idea. Trouble is the monsters don't do each other. They don't do each other any damage. I think we've got enough full rejuvenation potions. Just occurred to me, yeah, Abdul asked, people might remember I was able to do an unexpected stream from a car dealership. I was having my car serviced. And my installation of OBS, hello Jorm. My installation of OBS had become corrupted and the writing on the side was grainy and indistinct, but I was able to fix that a couple of days ago. We're having the Saturday afternoon stroll, Jorm. I've advanced Smipel this afternoon to I think 75% of the way to level 92. I have your Hamilton build in mind, or as close as I can get to it if you're using ladder stuff. I haven't kept them tightly bunched, have I? Can we hit both at once? Yes, we can. I'll show you the drop of the day so far, Jorm. Vex rune. On the... not too far from the entrance to the Chaos Sanctuary. So I'm getting awfully close. I may cube up some quite high runes just to clear the backlog. But that's where we are sort of headed here. I think we're going to sell those potions too.
What do you need?
Put that to good use.
I only use this helm against Diablo and Bale, but okay, it seems to help. Still bugs me a bit that Diablo cannot drop every item in the game. Now, the idea here is to not have Diablo even notice that Sigma's there. On the other hand, it's clear I reckon he just did notice. Right, wedge the mercenary in with bone walls, bone prisons. Yeah. Bit spoiled after that Zod rune, but okay. It means, put it this way, Jorm, it means the only rune I've now never seen drop is a Cham. Gotta watch the mercenary. I don't know why the mercenary is more fragile against Diablo than Bale. Just trying to keep the weapon switch. Yeah, I think the mercenary's done him in for the extra 25. Oh, what I really want from Diablo are essences. And I thought that was a gem. Can't figure that. Mercenary's virtually, I wouldn't say indestructible, but he doesn't go down to Bale that often, but he will to Diablo and Andariel. Refilling shrine we don't need. Can we scavenge some potions? There's one. Oh, okay, yep, alright, I'll have to find somewhere. This character has something of a mana problem. One solution, Jorm. One solution might be to use Wizard Spike. But I was hoping to use Heart of the Oak, to be perfectly honest. I was hoping to use Heart of the Oak on the Hammerden. I've got a decent Heart of the Oak.
I'll put that to good use.
And one thing I'm going to remember right now that I normally forget is to go to players 3.
Hail to you, champion.
If I go Wizard Spike, I'm dropping +3 in skills. I'm getting big boosts to thank you, Jorm. Where do we go now? Upper Karast, is it? I think I've got this right, that this is a TC85 area. Sorry, Daniel. The Zod. Geez. Okay. Sorry, Daniel. Geez, I've neglected. Oh, it's only 3 or 4 minutes. Daniel, I found that Zod rune 2 days ago. In the pit. I found it in the pit level 1 with Blood to the Barbarian. Geez. Yep. Sorry, I just didn't see Daniel's comment there. Yes, and the idea, Daniel, is that will go towards the most likely thing is an ethereal Breath of the Dying Berserker Axe. Though if by some chance I could find an ethereal Death Cleaver, I think that would be better still. But I haven't got one. Sometimes a unique there, but not today. This here. I was thinking, Daniel, okay, it will certainly make, put it this way, Daniel, it will certainly make the monthly drop video. But what I was thinking of, oh, there's a giant thresher. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Right, do we get an ethereal one? No. I've got it, that's another option. My first thought when I only had this character as a high level one was to make Ethereal Breath of the Dying for this character, but that weapon you're seeing there, that Ariox Needle, that's a pretty good weapon in its own right, with its 50% deadly strike. But I'm thinking if I want to find, surely Pit Zerka's the, thank you Cal. No, thanks very much, say hello to Sarah for me. Thank you Cal. What was I going to say? I may put it up on its own, Dan. In fact, I probably will. It'll certainly be in the monthly drop video, but I may put it up separately because it's such a rare drop. But I think if my aim is to try and get these missing 2 uniques, I'm thinking that possibly Ethereal Breath of the Dying and a Berserker Axe is the best use of a Zod rune. Hope I've got this right. This is a treasure class 85 area. So I can actually have a go at Travancal here too. I don't normally do it, but I think I've got enough time today. Where are we going? Up there. Towards the causeway. Oh, not worry about it. That's what we want. No. Only reason I don't go in this area, these are, in my opinion, horribly dangerous areas for your character to enter. Okay, you can often get might and fanaticism enchanted things right inside the doorway. Let's do that, I think. Only one unique. Oh, experience shrine. Let's have it now. Yeah, there's the other one. Another. What's all your guaranteed 2 uniques in here? Or not? Oh, cursed in. Oh, I've lost the experience shrine. We'll have a go at Travancal too. This is what I don't like. We're cursed. Nothing there. Can turn very nasty very easily. Let's do that. Oh, don't do that. Travancal people, then we'll probably have a break and go through till about 5. And I said I can go a bit longer this evening, so I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I think it's rare to get a... Oh no, we did get a unique down here. Something, where'd it go? Nope. Okay, now. What piece of equipment? Is this where I use the dwarf star? Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, Coop, yes. No, I said this is the only game I've ever played. I wouldn't say it well. What do I do here for Trev and Carl? Dwarf Star... Oh, it's the Ravenfrost, yeah. There's something not right here. What do I do around here? Can't remember. Let's go with that. I seriously, there's something different I do for Trav and Carl, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's the Ravenfrost to avoid the damage from these things. Now, this can also turn rather nasty. There's one of them, let's do that. No, don't like that. Let's do that. Geez, I'm forgetting my keys again. Oh, chance guards. Yeah, I can't remember. If I could only put on both. Seriously, I seriously can't remember what it is. Okay, I've actually got past them fairly easily. Oh. It's not the quickest thing to... Why isn't we... That's better. Geez, you get big gold drops here though. Let's have a look at that. Oh, there's another big gold drop. Oh, they're ethereal. Bother. 36 magic, fine, alright, I've got some better pairs, I'm not happy with that. If you up them, yeah, they remain ethereal, don't they? Alright. That's going to be a good time for a break, people. If we just go stand in the... we'll do it this way, people.
Good day.
The grand... Oh, I forgot it, did I? Oh, right, let's go back and get it. Where am I going? Oh, Grand Charm, you're right. Got enough keys? Right, Grand Charm. No, but certainly worth we should. Thanks for telling me to pick it up. Right, now. Let's grab that. So we're into Act 2. I think about the only treasure class 85 area I don't go is that very bottom level of the sewers. That one down there. Right. Okay, people, it's time for me to have a break. I suppose we should go and stand the characters in the inn so they're out of the sun. Right. Let's say people no later than 15:50, but I'll probably be back before then. Right. Yes, Jorm, okay, thank you, yeah, but I wouldn't mind you. I've got a perfectly good Heart of the Oak on a Necromancer, whom I levelled up just to say I'd used Heart of the Oak and hit the 125 fast cast. But it's not doing much at the moment. I'm wondering, should I respec that Necromancer as a summoning one and then use the Heart of the Oak on this Hammerdon. Got certainly that extra 10% fast cast on the Wizard Spike does make break points a bit easier, but I think I can get there fairly easy. If you're still around after the break, John, we might have a quick look at what I've got in the way of fast cast stuff for fast cast amulets for paladins. Okay, people, I'm just going to have a break, and as I said, I'll be back no later than 10 to 4 here Australian time. I've got 11 people in chat. That's a lot for this time of day. Okay, I will see people then. Right, now I think I'm just going to hot tab out here, people, and double check I've turned on the microphone, which I have, and I'm inclined to forget. Okay, so we're into Act 2. We've got a Vex rune for the day. Oh, we want the magic fine ring back on. One day I'll respec this character and drop that charm and put in a 7% magic find. That would get the magic find over 500, but I forgot about that. If I pull that off, what goes missing? Something goes missing.
I can't use this yet.
Yeah, something like that. That one goes missing. Right. Go back to players 3. Okay, it is. Where do we go? Lost. I'll just go backwards through the acts here. So it's the I've forgotten where the ancient tunnels are on this map. Lost City. Oh no, they're over here. No, here we are. And here we can just go on to just onto the Blade of Ali Baba pretty much permanently. I just run around and kick everything. Let's do that. Might be a double unique group. Yes, it is. Oh, is that a triple?
I need mana.
That might have even been a triple unique group. Got enough fast cast. Coop, only 30 on weapon switch. And in fact, resistances are pretty ordinary, but the magic find is now 625. And as I said, all you're really relying on is the mercenary to drop the first corpse. Pretty much. Not really relying on bone skills at all here. Yep, no, I said, well, it's a double-listed Blade of Ali Baba. It's 625, plus another 50 on the mercenary. Oh, yeah, plus another 75 on the mercenary. But again, the downside is it's not exactly quick. But since I can do it here, it's easy going. So this is what I call the Saturday afternoon stroll. There's a unique. And I know there's going to be another one. Oh, there's still another one. So that might. Oh, there's another one again. Oh, there's another 2. Okay. Oh, didn't get to the mercenary fast enough. Right. Okay. Well. Yep. That's what I call it, Coop, because the killing speed is very slow compared to other massively.
Yes.
But this is the way I played Diablo 2. So this character I established in 2003, and this is what I played for years.
Good evening.
That was not my finest effort there. The amount of gold is going up. In fact, we've had a right old run of uniques in here, because there's normally another one coming up. Let's have a look at those gloves. Oh, come on, where are they? Oh, where are the gloves? There we go. Just in case we get something wonderful for 10% attack speed, for Raxka. Not really good enough to keep. Alright. And there should normally be another unique up here guarding the chest. I've got this right. So even the fact that these things, that the plague bearers are immune to magic, doesn't really matter all that much. We're only in players 3 and the mercenary can dispense with them. Yeah, there's the unique guarding the chest. So I think, yeah, that's the way it works. If the mercenary makes the kill, we're going to... Oh, he's teleported. The mercenary makes the kill, the magic find is exactly... Where'd he go? Ah, it's over there, is it? Yeah. The mercenary makes the kill. It's exactly 700, I think, the MF. Let's have a look at that charm. Nope. No, alright. I kick all the urns. I must admit, one of the joys when I started playing Sorceress was to be able to telekinesis all those urns and stuff. Surely it can't get too many more unique routes. We've seen about 4 or 5 already, but there's normally another couple round here. Gem shrine. We'll get. In fact, there's often one down there. Oh, definitely the amethyst will upgrade. We're always on the lookout for caster amulets. So I'm not even bothering to use bone skills here because the mercenary knocks them down so quickly. That's my vote for Coop, if you're there. That's my vote for the most underrated weapon in the game, Ariok's Needle. This is an ethereal one, plus 4 to all skills, but the 50% deadly strike, and it has 30% attack speed to start with. Yeah, it's a pretty good mercenary weapon that I don't think people use enough, but that's just my opinion. I actually have 2 ethereal ones. I think Agniastra's mercenary has the other one. Surely we've used up all the unique routes we're liable to get. Sparkly chest drops. Oh, I didn't see that one. Just trying to think, what have I got to the sparkly chests? I have got some good stuff. I'm just trying to think something. No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I may have got high runes like ohms and stuff like that. But I can't think of anything specific, but I've certainly got... There's Terra. I can't think of a specific drop. Now that I think is it for the ancient tunnel. Oh no, one more. Gothic bow. No, we got enough mana potions. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Okay, no, I can't think of anything specific, but I know I've got some high runes out of them. And now we do something that nobody else does. We go down the maggot lair. Whoops. Oh. Well, that was unique too. Just to say, where is it? I forgot how to play this map. Ah, oh, there it is. I was going to go down the staircase too. Yeah, but I just happen to have a reasonably good map to get there. Is this worth the trouble is the next question. So there's Bone's spear. Notice here I'm not going to the blade. Oh, there's the general's flail. I'm not going to the blade of Ali Baba here. What was that shrine? Oh, we might as well have it. To me, it's just the variety of the game. But for example, no, I'm not going to worry about it. Like when I started playing Sorceress, I realised we're only going down to level 3, by the way, which is the treasure class 85-1 as far as I'm concerned. Is it champions round the corner? No. But we said the high level bone spear down here is just very effective. There's a champion. Only takes 2 or 3 bones. Well, that's unique. Heard a gem drop. Flawed topaz actually need. I was looking last night for IO runes. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of something specific. It'd be, you know, if I went through all the monthly drop videos, I'd find something. We've come the right way, we have. Now there's always a unique group, oops, not here. There's normally a unique group just up here. God, what? No, I cannot think of anything specific. There it is. So the bone spirit's just made for this. Still too many of them. The mercenaries the go. Whoop. Oh, there's another unique. I think this is a treasure class 84 area. I think. I'm not too certain. found. Alright, now, this I think is the treasure class 85 era. Yeah, I tried doing it with a fire Agniastra, my fire sorceress. Now there's always a unique here, I think. Yeah. But to me, I thought, okay, right, I've got it. You can see it's a reasonable map. Oh, that's Coldworm. Coldworm's, I think, is treasure class 84, so don't worry about him. Yes, thank you, John. That's my understanding of it too. So even though Bone Spear doesn't do much damage, it's enough to knock those down. I avoid opening that door. And my memory is there's not usually a unique in here, but every now and again, well, there's a crowd, but there's not many uniques. Oh, there's the ward. We'll just stop and look at that for just for the curiosity of it, I think. I have a couple of these at the full plus 50 resist. That one's plus 43. I've certainly used that in low-level characters, but in my opinion, Moses' Blessed Circle, at only 5 levels later, is a much better shield. I certainly don't need that. See, here, down here, Coop, now I do want... Oh, it's a topaz. Now here I do want the cast rate. Yep. Oh, no, so I didn't think I'd opened that chest. This is just this is just variety for me. So these things are immune to physical, but that's a champion group over there. Oh, I'm right. I thought I was out of mana potions. Yeah, it's just, as I said, with the keeping of the idea of the Saturday afternoon stroll. I'll go down this area because I can. Oh, that was silly. There was a crowd of beetles in there. Bone shield. Oh, Wall of the Eyeless. Yep. So I'm wondering, Jorm, would if I was to run Wizard Spike on the Hammerden, could I then run something like an armed Wall of the Eyeless for the skills and cast rate as a shield and not worry about using Herald of Zakarum? That's another possibility. I've got the near perfect, in fact I've got a perfect lidless wall rather. Yep, super chests. Yeah. Sorry, didn't I open them? I'm not certain these are super chests. Oh no, I did them, yeah. I'll tell you what, bees knees, it's not a fine Saturday afternoon down here. The wind around here has been pretty ordinary. What is it? Here we go. Now I do want the cast rate. And that's, I still think that's a champion group, yeah. Now we go back across here. Oh, the weather outside too at Bee's Knees. It's not a fine Saturday anymore. Yep. The one I'm actually using on that paladin is one I rate that. Oh, actually, now Cooper's. Yeah, I've got I think per 200. I'm not going to worry about Coldworm. I think he's treasure class 84. I think perfect defense on a Herald of Zachariam is 200. I've gone a 197, and while you're saying about drops out of chests, the one on that paladin I got out of a sarcophagus on the way down to see Andariel. So there's one thing I did get out of a chest. Not a super chest or a sparkly one, but it was just a freakishly good drop out of a chest. I remember that. Now... No, I haven't bothered to search out Duriel with this one. Okay, Andariel. One of the deaths of this character has been teleporting in here. Into a pack of fanaticism monsters. We do that, yeah, chance because I thought so. It's belting rain down here at the moment, it really is. I did a bit of a walk during lunchtime to warm up my feet. Mine is currently up to... Oh yes, that's a good idea, yes, mana per kill, yeah. I know I've got a perfect. I think Raxka's got it. I know I've got a perfect lidless wall. Oh, that was fanaticism. That was a unique of some description, yeah. Did that thing teleport? Or did the mercenary knock it down? This is a bit pointless. I'm not going to... These are not high enough level monsters. No, that was the unique there. Okay. $11k. Oh, okay, right. Well, I remember I'm not going to get that high, but even so. Thought of it. I don't think I've got any character that does 11k damage in anything. Catacombs level 4. What do we want to do here? Players. Let's stick with players 3. To look after the mercenary here too. Andariel has a surprisingly big melee hit. Yeah, so he gets a weapon switch and he's down. She's down. I think all the corresponding life attack for the mercenary is back to life. Well, there's a full rejuvenation potion, not that I particularly need it. In fact, I need the mana potion. Sometimes there's a unique down this corner.
I need mana.
No, Bee's Knees, no. Hoto I have. I have one. Okay, what did Andariel drop? Nothing. Hunter's bow, edge bow, no.
I am overburdened.
Oh, yes, indeed you are. Let's do that. Oh, let's have a look at the claws. I've been told. I've been told to identify assassin claws. No. Okay. Oh. Okay, no, I have a... In fact, if you want to, at the end of the day, people, I'll show you the character I've got one character set aside. It has a number of 220, 2 skills, 20 fast cast helms. I've found about, this is down the years, about 7 or 8 of them. Let's do that. We're about to move. I'd like more room. Let's put those gems away. I know I've got a 220 necromancer helm. But we'll have said, if you can remind me, we'll have a look at the end of the day. Let's do that. $220 Druid, still retro Mandric. If you've got an ethereal death cleaver, that's something I envy. Where do we go from here? Oh, the pit. The pit, yep. No, we're travelling pretty well for time here. I don't think I've left. Oh, we could go back and do the River of Flame. Forgot about that. Trouble is, there's not many monsters. Can't be bothered stopping for them. Yeah, the River of Flame, if we get time, people, I'd say looking, just as the monsters are... Oh, that was a unique some description. That was it. He's got his magic find helm on. Yes, right. Bit dangerous to go onto Blade of Alibaba down here. Yes, put it this way, Jorm, I did see your Hamilton guide, yeah. Unless you put another one up, yes, I did see it, and I will certainly take note of it. So I reckon Smiple's going to be up to that respec by the end of next week. Or the end of this coming week might be a better way of saying it. There's Terra. $120 pallet, okay, yep. Still, I reckon I've kept a couple of things like that. How are we off for keys? Oh, we could do with one more. I wouldn't have enough time to go back and clear out the river. We're certainly going to go down the mausoleum as next. The other place we can do is the Countess. The wide... It's just the way this character works that you tend to clear out everything when you don't need to. There's a unique. See, the mercenary's got knocked with another unique. Nothing there. Oh, Archon plate we'll have a look at. Let's have a look at that. 4-socket 513. How good's that? Is that a good one or not? Whoop, hang on. I can't. What does Archon plate go up to? Keep it, right. I'm thinking, right, there's Chains of Honour if needs be, some other character. So I don't need to carry Nature's Peace. So let's just quickly alt tab out people and have a quick look and see what I come. It goes up. Sorry, just let me do that. You should. So I hope you'll see the display. Elite items. Armor. Archon plate. 524 was that one? Geez, we might have got a good one there. 521. 513. Okay, no, you're right. Well, let's hang on to that. 524, is it? Sorry, no, I'll tab out there and have a look. Oh, sorry, hang on, people. The screen's gone small. I'll get to that. 520 Archon plate. I've got 524. You're right. You're right. Hang on, people. Just let me do that. So that's a pretty okay. I know I've got others, but we may exchange that. No, we're not doing too badly. Oh, there's unique. No, retromanage. Right, that's the archer. Right. Nothing there. One of those oddities. Yep. About... We into the shaman area? Yeah. On the map I've got with Bludger, the uniques often occur where the shamans are. On this map they hardly ever do. There's where I want the fast cast, just blind all the shamans. Won't worry about the Taj. Okay. Okay, then good luck. Yes, I've seen people like Dobrunsky, they know the stats on the individual items. I know a few of them, but I don't know all of them. Let's go back to town, I think. We'll just put that armour in the stash. We'll have a look. Yeah, if that's inferior to... Well, we'll hang on to that. 513 out of 524 is not bad. Yeah. No, good luck to you if you play it long enough to remember them. Oh, what now? Is that a unique? Yes, it is. Now I'll try and go into weapon switch. No, it's a champion. Chipped emerald. Oh, let's grab that chipped emerald. There's a full rejuvenation potion there. Mana recharge we will have. So we've got flawless amethyst, definitely. Yes, okay. All light armors. Yeah. So even then, Jorm, this is that's a pretty decent Chains of Honour. That's an Archon plate base, and I reckon, well, certainly run walk speed works with mercenaries. So I try and go for Archon plate bases if I can find them. Okay, then what the tactics are. I think I blocked the wrong wall. Try that. Do that. This is the Diablo 2 equivalent of carpet bombing. I've got mana regeneration shrine too. And just explode away indiscriminately till the shamans run out of things to Where's the next unique? Why am I on weapon switch? Try that. Now run, if you want to see Jorm, yeah, definitely. I tried it once. If you want to see a mercenary speed up, get an Act 5 Barbarian mercenary and equip him with the Sazabi set. Oh, there's a Sacred Rondash. We'll have a look at that. No. The difference in run, one of the set bonuses is 40% faster run walk, and the differences is instantly noticeable. That's pretty ordinary. And there's a full rejuvenation potion. Oh, let's have a look at the claws. Now, okay. We've already got 20 past 4. No, look, we may have time to go back. River of Flame I usually only do if I get time. But I reckon we're going to have time. So Vex runes definitely drop of the day. Oh, that's when you get mana. That's what. Okay, I wondered what on earth gave mana steal in a weapon. Ammon runes. Goes to show. I think that's an oddity. Goes to show how the game prioritises mana steal over lifesteal. When you get lifesteal from an Ammon rune, and you need to get a Vex rune to get mana steal. Oh well, yeah. Well, put it this way, Retro Mandrick. Yeah, once every 11.5 years. Yeah. Where are we going? Cold Plains. Once every 11.5 years. Yeah. I dare say you'll find many more high runes. In fact. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. There's no point, they're not going to drop anything all that wonderful. Oh, vampire glowing gloves I'll have though, I want those for crafting. Yeah, I've never put it this way, Coop, I got a Zod rune a couple of days ago. I have never seen one drop before, and I've still never seen a Cham rune drop. I've only ever seen, in single player, I've only ever seen 2 jar runes and I think 4 burrs drop. I've managed to make a few more out of, I think I've got 6 burrs and 2 jars at the moment. One of the jars is here, and I have made, in fact let's have a go at Blood Raven. Can you kill, I wonder, can you kill Blood Raven entirely with corpse explosion? Geez, I reckon it's doable if I can just generate enough corpses. Seems to be quite magic resistant. Was that another rune? Oh, it's a shale.
I need mine.
Oh, it's a flawless amethyst. That was worth the trouble. What did I get off? What high rune? I got a Sir off Bloodraven. I remember that once. People are going to want to go hunting in the monthly drop videos. Go away. Now here's another area. Just concentrate on clearing everything up to maximum magic find. But I think we're going to have time to go back and have a go at the River of Flame the way things are going here. There's a unique with Blessed Aim. Where is it? Something dropped. Flawless Ruby. Off Nilithak. Yep, okay, rarely do I ever tackle Nilithak. Well, there's another unique up there. In fact, that's the one with the Blessed Aim. I've only tackled Nilithak once. This we're going to be careful.
Not enough mana.
Let's do that. Oh, we got the woe stave. Yeah, woe stave, not ethereal. Now I'll give you, actually there might be around here, if I can find it, what I think may be a super chest. There's another unique. Oh, come on, no. Oh, where is it? Oh, no, Mercenary's got it already. Oh, there we go. There's no. Okay, we've got our normal share uniques. That's nothing. What's that? That's the Graven Spine? Yeah, don't need that. Talroom will have. Okay. Don't ever get much down here. One good item I did get down here was an ethereal bonehew. Well, yeah, I thought if I ever got a cham, in fact, I'd still say if I got a cham, I might be prepared to contribute 4 burrs to get another cham and go to a Zod from there. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this Zod first. What's he found to fight? No. Now sometimes there's a unique in here. Not today. Trying to find that funny spot where you can't no, there's a funny spot where you can't teleport from. And there's a unique in here always. This is where the chest is. Yes, I think they did change the rune drop rates, didn't they? Makes me wonder how on earth I ever got that one in on Battle.net. Yeah, they actually made them a bit... Yep. That's a sparkly chest. I'm not certain sparkly chests are necessarily super chests. But when I'm sort of in this sort of mood for playing, I just pop everything. Trouble is, the more we're in such a spread out area. Fire Sorceress works downhill, works well down here. That's nothing. Yes, actually that's, well again, I don't think we'll get time. I've got the map to the Countess with this character. It's a bit, I just think it's a bit dangerous to teleport down. I thought we'll go back just to fill out the total 5 o'clock. We may well go back. Oh, sorry, is there anything up there? No. Okay. Yes, okay, Coop, yep, well I said that Retro Mandric has an ethereal death cleaver. And that's probably about the best item I could possibly... Yeah, so there's normally unique here.
I need mana.
Is he doing it? Yep. There's the extra magic fine for the 700. But I said don't get much down here, but... A Thundermaul, yeah. I've got a 6-socket ethereal Thundermaul, a superior one too. Or is it just a normal one? I've definitely got a 6-socket Thundermaul. No, I think it's just this normal superior one, but I think it's 13% enhanced damage. Let's see what's in these barrels. No, I didn't think sparkly chests were super chests either. See, well, we come across, what, 3 or 4 unique groups, but they're so far spread out in here. The mercenary just dispatches them virtually instantly. Yes, well, Retro Mandric has one. It's actually, for what it's worth, Coop, he did post it on the Discord if you want to have a look. But that's the thing, I think that I'll probably go with the ethereal berserker axe I have got. I don't think I'm going to get an ethereal death cleaver anytime soon. Now it's about the end of it. Okay, alright, now here's where we've got to start being careful. I get towards the end of the afternoon, I move from an easy area to a more dangerous area. I tend to get a bit careless. But let's go back, we've got time, it's 4:30. Let's go back and have a go at the River of Flame. And by the way, you might notice there's Hephasto out to our left. Yes, Coop, I have an ethereal 6-socket warpike. And I also have an ethereal 6-socket giant thresher, and I thought for mercenary use I'd probably prefer the giant thresher for the extra attack speed. Which remind me, I forget what I was going to show you. Oh yeah, we're going to look for paladin stuff for the Hamadon, but I can quickly, if you can remind me of those items, I'll see if we can find them and show them to you if people would like to see them. I know I've got a 6-socket Thundermaul, but I think it's merely a normal superior one, but it's 13% enhanced damage. Matriarchal pike. Yeah, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just I've never played Spirazon. Now about to hit Fasto the Armourer here. Fasto the Armourer, in certain levels of Magic Find, is the most likely monster to drop the Stormlash Scourge. I was trying to figure out how to do all that. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, look at his holy flares. In fact, we're going to go into weapon switch here in a moment. There we go. Mercenary's done him in. Matriarchal plus skillers, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's have a look at the Maiden Javelin anyway. No. Mana potions we need. There's a super. Oh, bother. Yeah, silence. I'm still looking, Jorm. I've got her somewhere around. I think I kept it. When I do my respec of Smipel, I've wondered about going. In fact, I've wondered about going to the rune word silence and running cannot be frozen with a rhyme rune word shield. And the reason why I like that is the possibility of letting the mercenary make the kill. So when I come back this evening, I'm going to try and remember to take off the Crown of Ages that's on Bludger's mercenary and give him a Griswold helm. That would bump up the magic find. There's a Berserker Axe. In fact, I must check and see if I've got a perfect topaz, because you're going to get one attack speed duel and one Hydra bow. Yeah, might be a waste of runes. Yeah, but well, I'll give it some thought. But I'd say unless I get something. I'll stick with the conventional wisdom of an ethereal Berserker Axe. That was an amethyst. A chipped one will give a miss. Anything? Oh, that was a silly place to teleport. Oh, a Nephrune. I want Nephrunes. I'm trying to craft blood gloves. Yes, the point. Yep. So there's just not many. Just not many uniques around in this area. It's just such a big area. Whoops. Do enough radius on the corpse explosion to reach those storm castles? Yes. All heavy braces we want. There's hit power gloves. Oh, we're going to run out of room in the stash before long here. Let's just go home for the moment. We're going to be pushing it. Oh no, we've got enough room for the moment. Oh. Alright. Things are getting a bit crowded. We'll have a look and see if I've got anything better than Archon. Yeah. It depends. I said, Jorm, if you wanted. Yeah, I was depends. The only thing I don't like about Silence, it's got everything going for it in my opinion, but only 200% damage. So that Vex rune I found today. Well, there's a possibility of making that into the rune word Silence, and letting the mercenary do most of the actual killing. It's getting a little bit quick. No. Didn't like the look of that. Oh no, geez, we're getting through this fairly quick. I can't think of anywhere I've normally go that I haven't been. Don't do that. Oh, sorry, Coop. I'm back on. So I can go a bit later tonight, so I might actually. So certainly no later than 8 o'clock Australian time, which will be in 3 hours 20 minutes. But I'll try and get on 7:30, which will be in 2 hours 50 minutes, and that'll be straight magic fine stuff. Probably a repeat of last, 100 Pendle Skin runs with Chocolat, then Bludger, then Raxka, whatever. I'm sorry to hear Schwinya drops haven't been all that good. I have to say, apart from the Zodra, I'm not certain mine have been all that great. I think I got I know I definitely got a burr from it. Perhaps that was this month as well, but very early on. But apart from that, it's not been all that great, but okay, I can't complain now. There's an awful lot of space between the uniques here, there really is. Most of them in that area when you go up towards the Diablo. Have we come across a unique group? Oh yes, there's one next to Fasto, yeah. Ooh. anything up here? Oh, yes there is.
Not enough mana.
Try that. See you later, Coop. Any decent finds so far after the Vex Melius? Essentially no. Oh, we got a 4-socket Archon plate. Oh no, you were looking that up as well, so. We're going to have time to go to the Countess as well, I think, here. Oh, which reminds me. I said I'd only seen 2 Jaruns drop in single player. One was on the way down to the Countess. Okay, just round the corner here. No. No, Melis is not. I'll tell you that. Because, what's his name? I'm not certain I would do this. In fact, I've only have this second hand. Oh, another gem shrine. 3 Moth on Twitch. Hello, Ken. 3 Moth. Oh, we're about clogged here. 3 Moth on Twitch. We're going to upgrade another amethyst. 3 Moth on Twitch has evidently found Tyrael's Might twice, and he used one of them to make an iron golem, which was rapidly killed. And I have to say that's one of the things that I would change about Diablo 2, as I would make iron golems revivable. Oop. Hang on, what are we doing here? Okay, I'll have to get first thing going those full just stopping in, thanks Ken, yeah. Oh, right. No, I would not make an iron golem out of Tyrael's Might. I don't think, no matter how many of them I had. Geez, we are clogged. Right, we're going to have to do that. Okay. Just watching a poker game on TV. Right, okay. I think, Jorm, you can make an iron golem for anything metallic. What do we want? Yep, 15 minutes. Let's have a go at the Countess. So my recollection is it's an appalling set of maps down to not thing where I like teleporting, but I said I have the encouragement that one of the 2 Jaruns I've ever seen drop was on the way down to the Countess. Yeah, it's a pretty, that's right, I remember, it's ordinary maps all the way down, except I think between 4 getting to 5 is about it. But we will run dim vision and just run around them where we can. Yep. Don't see many necromancers use dim vision. I won't teleport down. Where's the next one? Up there, yep. Is that a double unique group? No. Still looking for... Yes, you're right. There's Saigon gloves. It is quite useless, but it's purely a trophy. That's all it is. Like, in terms of improving your character, yeah, the Zod rune's a much better drop. Which way are we going? Oh, hang on, that's the entrance, right? That's where we've come from. Champion group. No, Milius, I have tutorials. Wow, you're doing well then, Retro Manager, because I've never seen a I have never seen a unique sacred armor drop either. I think that's what Milius was saying. Never seen one. Mind you, I must have close to 10 Immortal King sets. It's a terrible map, but okay, that's what we got to do. Oh, we got to go back to players. What? That's a unique, isn't it? Yeah. Flawless ruby we will have. Something in there. Right, what did it drop? Nothing of any consequence. Oh. Okay, yep. Alright, Jewel, I hope that's not a bad omen. Look, I've got to say, the drop odds of Templar's Might are the same every time I've looked it up. Yeah. The drop odds of Templar's Might, this is the only decent map we've got. The drop odds for Templar's Might are the same as that for Griffin's Eye. Yet I think I found 4 Griffin's Eyes, but I've never found a Templar's Might. As for Tyrael's Might, well, that may be a step too far, but the attempt will have to be made. Geez, we're going to finish a bit early. We'll try and show those items if I can remember them. Two more full rejuvenation potions, which I do not have room. Not going to worry about them. 1 Griffins, 5 Templars, yeah, 4 Griffins, yeah. Yep. Now, don't think it works. There was one particular map I had with this, oh, I might have one. Might have generated in the right spot. Right, jam that there. Now, and you had to try and kill the Countess without seeing her. Yes, I've done it. I have killed the Countess without seeing her. Normally she generates over here, I think. I can't get with the bone spirits. Alright, what did she drop? Oh, foul. Well, mid-level. Okay. Right, let's go back to town. I think that might be about the end of the day's play. Now the first thing will... okay, I'll see if I can clean all this up before I come. I still have to do, but I might have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah. Not casually dropping them. Geez, they still took some finding them. Let's do this, people. Let's call it now. So that armour there is a 513 4 socket. Let's see what we've got. So if I do this, yeah, but I think on odds, Retro Mandrick, you've got about in every 9 unique sacred armours you'll find, one of them will be Templar's Might. Where is Composer? Right, okay, so we're going to open up armours. Socketed. 603, that's obviously superior one. Dust Shroud 4. Archon Plate 4. In Armour Eye. So let's have a look at that. Archon Plate 511. Now the one we just found is better, isn't it? Six Death Webs. Yeah, okay, I was shooting jimmies. I got one of those in the first couple of hours respecking Bludgeon. That was only the second one I'd ever found. Yeah. But that to me, shooting jimmies, that's the second rarest unique item after Tyrell's Might. That's that. Now, what else we got here? Let's have a look here. Where are these other normal? I've got 2 Archon plates and 514. Oh, I've got a 520 in Armour B. Let's have a look. $514. There's a 520 but unsocketed. So I tell you what we'll do here, people. We will swap that 513 one. Where was it? The other one. Armour Eye, wasn't it? Yeah, Foresight will swap it. If we've got those other two, we can put sockets in if needs be. Mang Songs, yeah. Yes, but you got that the other day. Yeah, yep. I've got 3 of them, but goodness knows how many years it took to get them. Okay, so that one there with 513 with 4 sockets, we'll swap it for the 511. So 511, 513, let's drop that one out. Just be careful what you're deleting here in Go Mule because you can't get them back. Right, so we're just coming up to 5 to 5. Now what was the other thing? Want to have a look at Paladin Amulets, I think. See if we have a thing with fast cast. For this Hammerdin. My recollection is I don't have anything particularly wonderful. That's probably one of the best crafted elements thing I've ever made. 2 to Paladin skills, 7 increased block, 33 to life, 88 to mana, all resistances plus 15. But I want to cast a one. There's plus 2 to Paladin skills, 10% for all, plus 30 to strength. Let me put that just up there, which is what I do with amulets. Now plus 30 to strength, there's a few points saved. There's a few points saved. Eight. That's got lifesteal. But then that's not going to matter on a Hammerdin. Blocking amulet. 10% fast cast, 5% block, 5% lifesteal. But I like the plus 30 to strength on that one. Let's just put that one up there. What else have I got here? So there's 24 magic find. No cast rate, but dual leech after a fashion. Oh, 220 circlets. Thank you. Thank you, Jorm. You are exactly right. Let's have a look. That was exactly it. And I think it's Helm's H. Right. So, in fact, let's just do that and we'll go back in the game where we can see them better. That'll now appear top of the list. Right. So there's what that's one I found a week. These aren't cast rate amulets, but the helms rather. But we'll get to that in a moment. There's one I found. I thought that was a pretty decent one. 2 to Amazon skills, 20% faster run walk, 21% extra damage, 5% lifesteal, and 23 magic find. I thought that was reasonable. There's one of those visionary helms that people prize. I've never got round to one of those. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. So, Lothmaster, there's 1 to Barbarian skills, 20% fast cast, 7% lifesteal, all resistances plus 20, and 5 mana per kill. Yeah, Rex will come in. Yeah, it's not bad though, is it? I'm running Harlequin Crest. But okay. What's that? There's just 1 to Sorceress skills, 20 fast cast. 1 to Sorceress skills, 20 fast cast, all resistances 14. There we go. 2 to Sorceress skills, 20 fast cast, 7% lifesteal is useless. There's 2 to Lightning skills, 20 fast cast. I know I've got a Necromancer one. There's okay. So there's 2 to Assassin skills, 20 fast cast, and a socket. There's one with no skills, 20 fast cast, all resistances 19, 8% lifesteal. No skills on it though. Fire skills for Sorceress, 20 fast cast, sizable boost to resistances. And I think this is the Necromancer one I got off Diablo. That's probably the pick of them. 2 to Necro skills, 20 fast cast, all resistances. Yeah, that one dropped off Diablo. I think it was last month. So they're Jorma again. I collect them, such as they're not all great ones. That's probably the best of them there, I think. But that Barbarian one I didn't think was all that bad, even though it's only +1 to skills. Anyhow, that's that. Alright people, we are right on 5 o'clock here. Just let me go back to Gomiel, I think. Alright. Yep, that's a good one, yeah. I think Retro, I'm starting to forget things, people, who was there when it dropped. Okay, I would like people to get, my feet are still pretty cold. I've got to want to tidy up. Oh, what have we got here? Is it worth doing this now? I can always leave this till tomorrow, but I've got to put, so for example, heavy braces, I know go with Raxka's crafting character. Oh, in fact, they can go with Sigma's crafting character. It gets a bit messy. So I've got nothing but chain glove bases, so that can be dropped out. And that one, those heavy braces. Heavy braces, van braces, heavy braces can go there. That can go, ooh. Dual, or right, this sort of stuff. I've got to put all this stuff away. But I might try and do that before I get on the stream tonight. And those gloves, no, we'll do that as well. Yep. So they can go there. And away I go. I've got to find places for all these things. Anyhow, let's just save those. I'll try and get to that before... Yes, it has got... Yes, it did have teleport charges too, didn't it? So I've got to find a place for that Vex room. In fact, I've got a place for the Vex room. It can go right there. Runes B, the Fell rune. Okay, I might have to start upgrading runes here. Anyhow, but you get the idea of what I want to do. So, what I would like to do here again is I'll try and get back on 7:30. I can go a bit later tonight, because I don't have to get and ride my bike in tomorrow on the morning. So any final comments, people, before I basically shut down the stream here? Just going to go to OBS here, people. I should be trying to get back on 7:30, but certainly no later than 8 o'clock if things go according to plan. And I've got to do what Retro Mandrick said and put a message up on the Discord about my streaming plans for next week, which will basically be a little bit less on Wednesday night, but a very good chance I'll stream Thursday morning between somewhere about 10 o'clock up to a bit after lunch. Thank you, Schwinn. Anybody else? And I'll be... thank you, Jorm. Okay, people, that will do. Thanks once again, and I will see you this evening. It looks like being, I hope this evening, a straight magic fine stuff. Thanks once again.